What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm John, and we're the DIY Topic Guys.
On this channel, we give you guys an inside look at the hottest trending topics making the most noise around the world today.
Our style is 3 topics for 3 minutes each, that way you can get in, get the news, and get on with your day.
So listen up, that way you can be the one leading the conversation in your life, instead of being a nincompoop in the corner with nothing to say.
So today's topics are Elon Musk, Mars, and the stock market. So if you guys are new here, thanks a lot for checking us out. Please make sure you subscribe down below and ring that bell for post notifications. That way you never miss out on what's trending.
Everyone else, thanks so much for being here and continuing to support us. Make sure you guys like down below, and also make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys. We're gonna switch again. Elon Musk in general.
Dude is the man.
Is there anyone cooler right now than Elon Musk, just in terms of what he's doing to change the world, and then just being the most awesome guy in general in terms of just tweeting out things that have mass effect on billions of people, making his net worth go up and down billions at a time, and just not even caring about it?
He is going to bring us into whatever the next stage of evolution is. I really think it's going to be Neuralink, like he's been talking about. It seems crazy to me. They've already got, they've implanted it in monkeys and had them work robotic arms and done crazy shit, which is nuts to right on the back. But he says it's going to come to the point where we're not going to be able to talk to one another and stuff. It's going to ramp up the acceleration of the actual amount of data we can actually bring in and out. Should be nuts. That's next level stuff. That's when we got our cell phones. You know, that changed unequivocally the way we do everything. And that's only 15 years.
He's been talking, I've seen a couple of his interviews, that we don't have a data problem, we have a bandwidth problem.
Exactly.
How quickly we can transport that data to and from. I know that changes in, for instance, USB-C, we're getting faster and faster. Data files are getting bigger. Right now we're shooting in 4K. We had a discussion on
yeah. This is the data going up.
What do we
Film drives.
What do we film in? Do we film in 1080p? We're having longer videos. Do we film in 4K?
What do you guys think? Let us know. Does it matter to you a lot?
But in getting back to Elon, this guy is changing the world in terms of everything. He has brought Tesla to the forefront, electric vehicles. He has taken on
any task that humanity's put in front of him. This guy is ready to go. His brain does not stop. He probably has Neuralink already, a prototype in his brain. That's why he's able to do all this crazy shit to begin with.
He's got to have something. There's no way that this man could be human.
Can he be? No, he's a robot or an alien, or some sort of symbiosis between the two. You could see it in when he's thinking. You could see all I just see all the bells and whistles and shit going off in his head. The guy is gonna. I mean, he made a flamethrower. Well, it's not a flamethrower. He made not a flamethrower.
Just to have fun.
Why not? He does whatever.
He just raised $1 million.
His cars dance. His cars can do a dance. Do you know any other cars that dance? I don't know.
Easter eggs in cars.
Yeah, there's so much. He's next level on all of it.
He's just a fun guy, and honestly, if there's one person that I could have dinner with, I think it would have to be Elon Musk and a tape recorder.
Yeah.
So, segueing out of Elon Musk into his next thing, Mars. Would you go?
Maybe. I'm not going to be one of the first people, that's for sure. Pretty much anybody that goes now is you're there for until the end of whatever you got. I think it'll be really cool. I think it's crazy that his I forget what he called this recent SpaceX thing. It landed back and then it exploded, which I thought was pretty crazy. If there's somebody to take us there, it's gonna be him though. Like we were saying, he's the guy.
Have you seen pictures of Mars?
Well, it's a cold and hot, desolate place with potentially just water vapor that's frozen.
Can I sum that up for you?
Shit.
Hellhole?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Rocket Man, Mars is cold as hell. It's not a place to raise your kids, right?
Yeah. So
Ellen Johnson.
Couple statistics on Mars right now. 38% of the gravity of Earth, low oxygen, reduced air pressure, complex life support systems would be required in order for us to even get there. which makes you wonder how they're even built if we need them to live there. I don't know.
I actually know a little about this. So that water vapor I was talking about, they've actually created, Elon's working on creating a device that actually turns that into air. That's too much for me. You already lost me, but you know, I know molecules and stuff work, so there's ways to take water and take out the oxygen from that and make thus air. So they have some sort of machine that's going to be doing. They're going to try to focus on getting it directly from its own atmosphere. That way they don't have to try to shuttle things from here to there.
You think trees can grow in that soil? Because it's mostly carbon dioxide. We would need trees in order to convert that carbon dioxide to oxygen.
You mean to be outside, like how we could walk out these doors here and go outside? I don't know if we'll ever have that.
Maybe trees.
It'll be like a rebreather or some type. You know what I mean? Like we got the rebreather for underwater.
Does evolution take over in terms of the human race to say, we are no longer able to live on Earth, now we need to be able to walk in space and be able to breathe carbon dioxide that's on...
The world takes over, man. You ever hear about any of the Great Floods? I'm not a religious guy, but like, that's like a refreshing, you know, like, or the dinosaurs, like, they got a refreshing little comet, boom. You know, there's from time to time it's gonna happen, like, or they say like, what is it? Like it's a bunch of solar flares now. What are they called? Coronal injection, mass coronal injections is what they say. All that really is. So apparently we're in like this big life cycle that just keeps going through. So maybe we'll see it again. Who knows? We won't see it if we're on Mars.
No. And
hey, that's one plus. That's one plus. Well, you'd see it, maybe, but you wouldn't like feel the rain of fire.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you can build a life there.
It'd be like a scientific, like studying life all day. I can't imagine. There's not going to be regular society for like hundreds of years, right?
How do you devote your life there? Are you
You'd have
born
to.
there?
You'd
Are
have
you a
to.
U.S. citizen at that point?
You're Marsanian.
All right, stock market. Let's talk about nerds in their parents' basements getting offended by Wall Street.
Yeah, Wall Street bet's still going strong. You know what?
Let me just clarify something real quick. I am a nerd. I just live in my own basement. So, video games for life.
Yeah, let's
make that very clear.
Hardcore nerd here, in case you haven't noticed. Wall Street Bets is pushing still. Again, I don't know if you've look at GameStop stock. It was over 200 again last I looked, which is crazy. Have you ever gone on to Wall Street Bets and actually read any of the stuff that they talk about?
I've read some of the stuff. I try to invest with my education instead of listening to other people just doing pump and dumps. There's a lot of people making a lot of money. There's a lot of people making a lot of losses.
That's for sure. So for any of you guys out there that are the people that are putting everything you have into one basket, don't. No matter, it's not worth it. The chances of it paying off like that aren't going to be great. If you really can't afford what you're trying to invest, don't just throw it in there. Don't be stupid. Have you heard about? Do you know what Roblox is?
I do not.
So it's like a game. It came out a few years ago or whatever, and you can like it's kind of for kids, I guess. But you can like create like games inside of it, like worlds inside of it, kind of or whatever. But like, so the company's going public, and it's massive. It's like worth like 30 billion is what it's being. Yeah.
Video game?
Massive. Yeah, you didn't expect me to say billion, did you? Yeah, $30 billion is what they're estimating the value to be at. It actually just went public today. I didn't look to see what the price.
That's worth more than companies that
create. Well, it's a company now. They made the company off of like one game, and it's crazy because like even people that make some of the games in there are making money off through it, like because they have its own like virtual currency or whatever. So like some of these kids made some of these games like when they were 10. And like they're like 20 now, and like they're making like $1,000 a month off this shit, like of their like whatever bullshit in-game currency is. But I'm sure there's ways to sell it on like a secondary market. Like there always was WoW and stuff like that. I remember buying and selling gold back in the day. Remember like a game, 30 billion. It's crazy. That's real company level money we're talking.
Yeah. So GameStop in general though, you have pump and dumps, you have people riding it up, I love GameStop. I love Call of Duty is a game that I always did it for. Every November I think it is or was, I'd be outside, I'd be camping out. It was a life event. People would camp out, you'd go inside and like you'd be running out, I got it, you'd be racing home.
You want to talk diversity? Let's band together around things like that. Remember how diverse those lines were? The amount of people, every kind of person you could imagine was in that line or in those lines. Yeah, everybody was chill.
You had people coming out, like they were railing up the crowd, the managers, like that's what life was all about, and I think that's what people are holding on to with GameStop.
Yeah,
That's going to do it for today's episode, guys, where we touched on Elon Musk, Mars, and the stock market.
So we hope you learned a thing or two, maybe three. If you guys want to continue the conversations, please make sure you comment down below.
Make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you guys are following us on all the socials at DIY Topic Guys.
So we'll see you next time for another 3 topics for you to get in, get out, and get on with your day.
We are DIY Topic Guys, your go-to place to look super smart and in the know.